Alright, so my room is a fucking dump right now. There's clothes everywhere. But I just want to do a little update on my YouTube channel because it's been a few months. I think my last video was my Latin final project. So I haven't done like a sit down talk video. I'm trying to. Sorry. I'm just looking because my 9/11 shirt's in the background. Like, whatever. I don't care. I'm not going to move it. Normally my commie skirt's right there. But I moved. Well, or I can put it there. I have to hang it up. It's on the floor because I wore it. Yes, 2 days ago. So I want to say thank you all to everyone that has helped grow my page, and I don't really give a shit about numbers and stuff like that, and likes and follows and shares and counts. It helps, but I don't really care. And one of my favorite things about having an account like this is proving people wrong. I always was told that like my stuff would be like a meme or like a joke, and like I love proving like people like that wrong. Like I don't really care if it's a joke if you think I dress as a joke, and I also don't think I owe you anything to prove that it's not. You do whatever you want with my content, and that's up to you. I used to get DMs from people saying, you should try this, you should try this. I'm like, I'm not like here to do anything special. I'm just doing what I like, you know? Whatever. Has got me. I always get also the comments like, you dress like this for attention, you dress like this for shock factor. And dressing like the way I do every day is not for attention, it's just what I like. And yes, attention does come along with it because it's odd and it's kind of provocative. Not kind of, it is provocative. My fag hoodie or my commie skirt or whatever, I don't know. I'm trying to skirt, I don't know. Everything is political when the way you wear things. Everything has a political sentiment to it. So even my stuff that's just overtly political. When you dress in a normal way, it is political. It's like the brands you wear, the consumerism, what you purchase, where your money goes, where that money goes to, the workers, the ethics, the founding statements of the brands, the designs of the brands, the solidarity, you know, it's everything. Also, like, the statement is so baseless when somebody says I dress like this for attention, because if that's been the case, I've been dressing like this for attention for many, many years, and I think I would get tired of doing that. But I haven't. I still wake up and get dressed every day and wear what I want. There are some days where I don't feel like dressing like over the top, or even, I wouldn't say that, but just, I don't know. I met some really cool people on here from all different countries: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, Netherlands, Brazil, Russia, China, etc. And it's really cool to connect with people on that level, because without social media we wouldn't be able to. And like 15-20 years ago, when I was, well, I'm 26, 1999, I feel ancient, but we wouldn't be able to do this back then. And I don't know if I would be able to dress this way back then, because yeah, the country's shit right now, but I think there are certain things that allow me to dress this way. I go through a lot of hate, but I'm not a victim, and I don't like push the agenda like, everybody hates me, everybody. I don't really give a shit. If you hate how I dress, good for you. If you want to hate on me, good for you. I don't care. So a big part of this video is I just want to say thank you so much for everything you've given, the love and support and the friendships and the connections I've made. I'm looking at internships now for my psychology degree this summer at a Planned Parenthood, maybe, because Planned Parents are very important. If you don't know what they are, they're women's clinics. I think they also affirm with trans people, but it's like they do not everybody thinks they only do abortions. They don't just do abortions, they do access, care, advocacy. So a lot of people I know will say, oh, it's an abortion place. No, it's not. I'm pro-choice or pro-abortion, whatever you want to say. If you don't want the kid, get rid of it. But yeah, sorry, I'm adjusting. I'm wearing my Christiana F shirt. But yeah, a big thing with this is just to say thank you, and to say I'm not going anywhere, because some of my content has been censored a little bit, but I'm not letting that stop me. And people worry about the negative comments I get and the negative DMs, but I rarely check them And when I do get them, I just delete them. I don't even open my DMs if they're hidden, because they're hidden for a reason. I'm not looking for a negative comment. And negative comments, I just delete them. I don't block them. I just delete them. I have bigger fish to fry than a negative comment from somebody who's probably fat, ugly, and a loser. So I really don't. That probably needs Ozempic. But now Ozempic's getting cut. Because I won't go on that rant, but that's a whole other rant. But yeah. And also, no, I don't feel pressure to post things. Because people always wonder if it's a lot of pressure. I'm like, no, because it's a hobby. It's not a job. I don't make a lot of money off of doing this. I have other goals and aspirations. This is just a big facet of my life. And I actually used to be a mental health blog, to be honest. I'll be straight up with that. I used to be a mental health blog, and I have schizoaffective or schizophrenia, anorexia nervosa, recovery, BPD, PTSD, and some little diagnoses. I don't cling on to labels because labels don't serve shit. Because now we have people who self-diagnose and appropriate the community and make it a shit show. So, plus I feel like when you give labels, it's like a pity party. Like, I don't like pity. Don't pity me. Pity, like, as my best friend Harrison says in his art, pity, don't give me pity, give me love. Like, pity solves nothing. You know? So don't spare change. None of that. But yeah, I met my best friend Harrison at a anime convention last August, and I'm going to his newest convention. I say his because he's like the most important person there to me. May 22nd to 24th. It's in my state. He's been awesome. And I met great friends at college, and I reconnected with ones that I haven't been able to speak too much. And yeah, and I have my online friends that I talk to daily from different countries. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I can see how it could be negative if you take it the wrong way, Instagram. Like, if you think it's like a job or it's like a pushing you in a certain way to do things. I could see that, but that's not the case for me. Don't worry about me. And at my college, I'm kind of well known for how I dress. I've gotten shit for it, but I'm only there for one more year, so I don't give a shit. And I'm probably never going to see the people there again once I graduate, so I'm not like clinging on to anything. Besides my friends, I won't say that sounds nasty, but besides my friends, I won't be seeing anyone else outside of campus, so they can think what they want. Because my reels pop up on a lot of people's page, and yeah, like, I do dress differently than most people there. I really don't. I walk around campus a lot, but I don't see a shit ton of people. So I don't know. I feel like I have a little skewed look because I don't really see everybody. And then people will say, oh, I saw you, but like, and I'm like, well, why didn't you say hi? Like, you saw me. Those messages are always funny, I get. Where somebody's like, oh, I saw you walking. I'm like, oh, yeah. Why didn't you say hi? Or, I don't know. Maybe they were nervous or whatever. But I noticed I've become much more extroverted and loud and bold, which I love. Because that's just my personality. So, I'm excited to go into the dating world now because I really haven't focused on dating. Because dating fucking sucks as a gay man in Pennsylvania. It is horrible. So, men only want one thing, and that's sex. And when they don't want that, they fuck with your brain. So, they're fucking you or your brain. So, you know, my room is a dump right now. But yeah, I'm gonna close. It's almost at 10 minutes. So, but yeah, thank you guys if you watched this far. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, comment, or whatever. I don't really give a shit. That's like my motto of the whole year is like, I don't really give a shit, because I really don't give a shit. But yeah, love you guys. My tremors, wait, you can't really see them. All right.